guys, welcome to Spiritual Infusion 1111. This is your love reading. All right, let's get right into this. So today's reading is about somebody that is really missing you. They're longing to be with you again. I also feel like this is somebody that has gone on some type of journey, a recovery journey, because whatever happened that they broke, it seems like there was time that needed to heal. And this is somebody who feels like they've done damage, and this is somebody that could have left, but now they're sitting here and they're missing you. And this is somebody who needed to go through a detoxification. I'm also getting that this is somebody that could have been struggling or dealing with mental health issues, or even this could even be somebody that has substance issues. So somebody here is missing you and they want to come forward. They want to say something to you, but they're also holding back significantly from your situation or from your relationship. It's like they're scared to come forward. I'm also getting somebody here, they just miss you. This is somebody that's like thinking about you every single day. I'm also getting that there's a lot of sadness with this individual. They're going through a lot of pain. Somebody could have lost either a family member or a friend recently. My condolences. But they're in a lot of despair and they're in a lot of heartbreak right now. Because this is somebody who's very lonely. Now, this sense of loss can also come from, them grieving the loss of you. I'm waiting for you to come to me. Okay? This is somebody that, again, they know that there's something here that's been broken to a point that if you reach out to them first, they may feel like, okay, I can try to fix things, right? I can try to heal things. All right. But the thing is, I feel like with this person, let me ask, why are they waiting for the collective to come to them? Why are they waiting for the collective to come to them? Because I'm telling you, this is somebody that feels like you don't want to talk to them. This is somebody who really does feel like they listen to their ego. This is even somebody that could have been relatively I also feel like this though, really quick. Part of the reason they're waiting for you to come to them is because if they come to you and you don't say anything, or you don't acknowledge them, or you don't want to listen to them, or you're not in a place where you're open to even having the discussion, it's like they don't want to be turned down. It's like, I also feel like for this person, it's about reputation. Something about a reputation is coming in here for some of you. And whoever you're dealing with, they're having a really big tower moment right now. They're in some type of place where they're having a major revelation that something, their ego, whatever, had completely destroyed the balance within inside of this. This is coming in as like a level of alchemy as well. Because they don't want to rush it is also what I heard. I don't want to rush. But again, I keep seeing this. Okay? Very soon. Because this person is healing some type of family issue. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. All right? If you are watching this on Spiritual Infusion 1111, if you're watching it on Illuminati Tarot, Lisa's Tarot, whoever's tarot, they stole my content. So come on, Google me or YouTube me so you guys can come have it from the original creator. But this is somebody that had to heal emotional issues. It's funny, an orange Jeep just drove by. So maybe you drive a Jeep, maybe a Jeep is significant. The color orange to me, as I'm talking about healing family issues, it's stemming from this person being unable to give to you emotionally because of some type of family trauma here, whether they needed to forgive their parents, whether somebody needed to make something right here, because in order for there to have passion, you also have to be able to open up your heart. So they're sitting here and they're waiting, okay? They're over here like, come on over, baby. Christina Aguilera, right? They're waiting, okay? But again, part of the problem with why they're waiting is because they're sitting there saying, is it too late? Is it too late for us to start over? Has the spark between us dissipated? Is like, what is going on? And the thing is, with this person, I feel you're misunderstanding me from where I'm coming from. So that's why this is somebody that wants you to say something first, okay? Because they feel like you, first of all, for some of you, they really did lock you out of who they are or who they were. They're showing me Alice in Wonderland with the key and the doorknob. I don't know what that means or what the significance is. Somebody put it in the comment section. But they feel very misunderstood. This is also somebody, let me tell you something, okay? I feel safe admiring you from a distance. All of my dirtiest fantasies involve you, okay? So, again, this is somebody who is watching you. This is somebody like yesterday's reading that's keeping tabs on you. They're fantasizing about you a lot. You could be randomly during your day and then all of a sudden you get a zing to your, your goodies and you're like, what the hell? If you're a dude, you're like, what is going on? I feel like I'm in 5th grade again and I can't control myself. It's because somebody here is fantasizing about you. Somebody here is really trying to entice you even through other forms of getting your attention. So I'm keeping it PG. Read between the lines. If you can't read between the lines, I don't know what to tell you. Phone a friend. Have a 50-50 split. I don't know. But it's like they're trying to get you, trying to channel you in that way. They're trying to get you to come to them because it's safer. It's safer for them if you make the first move because they feel like anytime that they want to come forward and say something, that it could be a misunderstanding and they don't want that to happen. This is also somebody that I want to spend my nights falling asleep to you, okay? This is somebody that wants you next to them. It's a very intimate energy. It's a very passionate energy. It's not lust. It's a different energy because, again, this person, believe it or not, if it's lust, they don't care if you understand them or not because they only have one thing on their mind. A little bit of bump and grind. Hello. You know what I mean? So that's not the case here. But this is somebody that is very attracted to you, okay? Whether you've been intimate with this person or you haven't. If you have, this is somebody that feels like maybe you're the best that they've ever had. So they think about it constantly. This is somebody that wants to sneak into your house and sleep next to you. But again, is it too late for us to start over? Can you find it in your heart to forgive me, right? So they don't know. They don't know whether or not you're going to be able to forgive them because they've wasted so much time, so much energy being together. And this is somebody who every time they think about you, I've been thinking about you lately, okay? And I've been wondering, are you thinking about me too? Now, usually the way that the world works is when you have somebody heavy on your mind, it's because they're thinking about you too. And when you're divinely connected to one another and you have this spiritual pull, you have this red string of fate, it's kind of like that telephone, right? Where you talk and it goes across the line, that little line, it goes in the other paper cup. It's the same thing when it comes to intuition, okay? But they've been thinking about you a lot. This is somebody that is having a hard time staying away from you. They're having a hard time waiting, but they've either been told to wait for you, or intuitively, they're trying to justify them not coming forward first. Look, I can't make it up. I want to reach out, but I fear I won't be able to get through to you. So again, for some of you, you could think this person has you blocked, but they may think you have them blocked, or they feel like if they send the message, will you be able to read between the lines? Will you be able to understand that you and them had some type of misunderstanding? And even in this misunderstanding where there was time wasted, this person was still watching you. They were still thinking about you. They were still fantasizing about you. This is somebody that wants to reach out. They want to talk to you, okay? They want to open up. I've been working on regaining my peace in my life. This is somebody, not trying to be funny, but the people that are always like, I just want peace. Those are usually the people that are out doing the most dirt. Like, hey, buddy, you want peace? Well, it starts with you, right? But somebody here has really been focused on meditating, on removing people, places, and things, karmic energy, external energy that has stopped them, that has made them either feel like they've made a poor choice. This is somebody that really needed to get right with themselves, because their entire life, they always felt like something is missing. Put it in the comment section below. Have you ever had everything in life and still felt like something is missing? I'm missing something. This person always felt that, but they ignored it until they met you. And when you fit that last piece of their puzzle, it was that heart piece. It was that sacral energy where this person felt emotionally grounded. And when you completed their puzzle, they felt fulfilled. They felt whole. Now that this puzzle piece is missing, it's like this person is over here saying, look, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but you're my fish, okay? You're the only person I want to be with. Because they've tried to put another piece here for some of you, and it doesn't fit. They still feel unfulfilled. And in fact, when there's another energy that's trying to be plugged into this puzzle piece, it becomes uncomfortable because it's not a fit. You know how it is when after you eat like a fat meal, and then you wear jeans, you don't even have your leggings on, or just like a pair of basketball shorts or something, and you're sitting there uncomfortable trying to figure out how you're also gonna eat dessert as well because you're about to pop your last button on top of them jeans, okay? It's uncomfortable. That's what this person is feeling when other people are involved. They're uncomfortable. Because you cannot compete where you don't compare. There is a picture here that this person had where they were always going to have this aspect that is missing, and they were okay with it until they met you. You don't know what you don't know. It's like, for example, there's these babies that are blind, and then they give them these glasses, and for the first time they're able to see their mom, and you see them light up. It's like this is somebody where God has put their glasses on through God's eyes, through God's lens, so you can see the truth, or they could see the truth. And now this person is over here like, I can't unsee what I've already seen. And yeah, there may be a million fish. There may be a fish that's bigger, better, whatever, but it doesn't fit them. It doesn't make their heart feel full. This is somebody in the past where, you know, this is somebody in the past that I feel like, you know, they were in this place where they were trying to figure out, should I stay? Should I go? Okay. This is also somebody that feels like I can see right through you and there isn't anything you can hide from me. So this is you saying that to them, because the reality is if they could see right through you, then they would reach out to you, because you're watching this because you love this person, because you care. If you come in my comment section with some funky energy talking about, I don't care, but, girl, bye. Go waste somebody else's time and get off the damn reading. If you're watching this, it's because you're in a twin flame connection, or you're in a soulmate connection, or you're trying to navigate some level of hurt that you can't process on your own because it doesn't make logical sense. What happened? What destroyed things? But I do feel like, though, the more that this person becomes grounded, the more that this person regains a level of peace, okay, they will be able to see things. But again, I feel like in the past, I know I have a decision I need to make, but I feel so confused. That's why this person is sitting here and they're working on this inner peace. Because this is somebody, what you don't realize is that they got too close to you. You get too close to fire, you get burned. Unless you're one of those people that handles fire. Hey, you know, you want to get thrown in the snake pit unless you're a snake charmer, right? It's something here where this person, okay, they were scared to get close to you because it gave you too much power over them. You're sitting there going, I had no power the whole time. That's what you don't understand. You had all the power when it came to this person, them emotionally, and also them mentally. Because this is somebody that's sitting here saying, I feel like you've become an obsession, right? I feel like you're my obsession because I've allotted you, or I've allowed you to get too close to me. And in the process of letting you get too close to me, you see right through me. And here I am with my emotions that are becoming too heavy to handle, and they don't know what to do. Who do you call? Ghostbusters. They're also going through some type of, this is an individual that's also going through some type of major transformation. Okay, that makes sense why they're no longer, okay, listen. The reason that they want you to reach out to them first is because they don't know what you want. This is also somebody that, because you got too close to them, and they realized that you were somebody that they couldn't just toss to the side. It was somebody that they couldn't just ignore. This is somebody who can come in contact with a lot of different people, but nobody has made the impact on this individual the way that you have. That's why they pushed you away, because again, you held a level of power that you didn't even realize at the time, because for you, it wasn't about control. It was about love. Now, ego is needed in a business sense, but when it comes to relationships, you have to check that ego at the door. But losing control to you made this person uncomfortable because they are typically a very well-controlled person. This is somebody that doesn't get attached. This is somebody that could have 100 one-night stands and not care for some of you. This is somebody that doesn't get involved or emotionally attached to anybody. You are the only person that was able to get close, to the point that this person is now in a really dark place because, again, I can't seem to wash the guilt away, right? There's a lot of guilt here because they're sitting here saying, I feel like I hurt you beyond repair. And the reason they're sitting here questioning whether or not they should run or they should stay is because they've been covering up what they don't want to face, which is to tell you, I love you. You're the only person I think about day in and day out. I know that my actions don't match, the way that I feel inside, because that's the truth here. This person is emotionally and mentally so distraught right now over your situation that it's easier for them to run away than to face what they've done because they feel like they've really hurt you. And believe it or not, they never wanted to hurt you. They know that. And something that they're coming to the conclusion of right now is the fact that their emotions becoming too heavy to handle. And now the fact that they see what your intentions are and how good you were to them and how much you love them, they're beginning to understand what they need to do in order to make the relationship flourish, in order to make something work. Because what's crazy is if you've stayed and waited for somebody, or if you've tried to move on but you're single, or whatever it is, it's like this person keeps feeling like you would move on, or there's somebody else that you would prefer to be with. That's why they're over here, right? There will be no miracles here. That's why they're over here, with a lot of negative self-talk. I've given up hope, right? I see no way forward. This is somebody that could have also tried to hurt themselves. Because of the connection, because of an imbalance, because of the guilt. But again, in this person's darkest moment where they're drowning in emotions, the ocean, they're drowning in these emotions. And when they realized that nobody was there to save them besides themselves, it really made them start to understand what they needed to make it work. And that's why you have an individual here that's sitting here saying, look, okay, I'm not the same person that you remember. Okay? Riddling my life of everything that no longer serves me. I'm getting rid of what doesn't serve me. Okay? And I am going to come forward and I am going to find the courage I need to approach you. That's why, even though this person wants you to come forward and make that first offer, your advice is to allow this person to do it, because that is about the completion of the cycle between the two of you. The guilt, the hurt, the cover up, the understanding, the order, okay? Letting go, the transformation, the depression. This is somebody that couldn't figure you out because the way that they treated you, for some of you, really wasn't great, but you treated them amazing. And maybe it wasn't always like that, right? Maybe this person treated you great in the beginning, but something changed with them. And they're still trying to figure things out. Because again, you have over here, I understand you inside and out. And then you have, no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to figure you out. This is somebody that if you're single and you moved on from this person, and this is not everybody, but let's say, for example, you moved on from this person, whatever, but you can't get them off of your mind. It's like they're trying to figure out why you're not in a relationship. But you're also dealing with somebody that struggles with significant abandonment wounding. And there's a lot of fear here that you won't want them the same way that they want you. They're worried that they're not enough. It's almost like this person is scared that if they drop their mask, what would you think about them? If they showed you the real you, like if they showed you the real them, like would you still love them? This could be somebody that's like a super nerd. Somebody could be into anime or comics or something. It's like there's something about this person that they hide. Video games, I don't know what it is. So it's like they're scared that they would like that it's not enough for you. It's not enough excitement. It's not, when in reality, again, my guess is you already saw right through them. So you were never planning on leaving them. You could have tried to move on, but no matter how hard you tried, something was missing. And it's that puzzle, right? And the crazy thing is about the puzzle, right, is you still have your piece that's not complete. You still have something left. And you don't have a place to put it. And that's your heart. So for a lot of you, you also could have come into reunion with somebody, possibly. I know Maddie said that she came into something recently. Just saw the orange Jeep fly by. This is somebody that is scared for some of you. It's like they're scared that you are still going to leave them. That's why you're going to be noticing that in the past, they lacked action. They were stuck. They were stagnant, okay? But now they're in this place where they feel like it's now or never. I need to act before I lose out on my chance to be with you. And again, they keep trying to figure this out. If I'm scared of abandonment, then why would I leave them? Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes things are like ass backwards. Like, I love you so much, I'm going to leave. Because if you leave me first, I have abandonment wounding and I'm scared. But then they're sitting here going, okay, well, I left them because I was scared. I entertained other things instead of approaching you and doing things right. I wasn't completely honest with you, right? With how my life is. And because I wasn't fully honest with you, and this is a lot of emotion. Somebody could have issues with their mother or a water figure, or have a lot of water in their chart. And because they haven't been honest with you, they're sitting here and they're saying, look, that's why our love has been full of ups and downs. That's them starting to understand. Because they're trying to figure out how to ensure that you don't leave them forever. And they know that they need to act, but the problem is they haven't been honest. And because of the honesty, you guys have been on this crazy ride. Where they're like, I don't need them. And then 2 days later, they're like, I need them. I can't separate myself. I can't see my life without the collective. Can't see my life without you. This is somebody that's sitting here saying, look, I feel like there's something that is pushing me closer to you. You have angels right now, believe it or not, really working on your connection. They're trying to align you and them together again. This is somebody that is even getting closer to you. For some of you, somebody could have moved or you could have moved. There's something here where either they've traveled close to you. You're getting closer to this union, because what you don't understand is what is superseding this abandonment wounding is the fact that this person is struggling without you every single night. To the point where once they get you in their arms, they're going to throw away the key. And this says, I want to be left alone, but they want to be left alone with you. They don't want to be away from you anymore. That's why they want to take this action. Because the reality is, they're scared that once that door shuts and those locks are changed, that their key is never going to fit again. Remember, Alice in Wonderland, what was the thing about the door and the keys? Was it that she had to find out which one fit? I don't know. I don't remember. And this is somebody that needed to be honest with you with why at the time they were unable to be there for you in the way that you deserve or the way that you desire. And part of that was the fact that they were running. But now this is somebody who is retiring. They could physically be retiring from their job. They could be an athlete or into sports. But they're done hiding. They're done running away from you. Because this is somebody that has literally pictured having everything with you. A home, marriage, stability. Whenever I think of you, it brings a smile to my face. And this is somebody who is getting ready to risk it all for you. But again, a part of that risk, right, that adrenaline rush, is feeling like you have no control over that outcome. What are you betting on, black or red? Black, white, or red? So this is somebody that feels like they were trying to control, not losing control, but losing you made them lose control of their emotions, of their mental, and now of their physical. That's why this person is at a crossroads where they're like, what's the worst that can happen? Either I can have it all, or else, I guess I have to awaken to the truth. That when you wanted to make things serious with this person, they could have been scared. But now they're ready. They're ready to take things more seriously. This is somebody who cannot keep their eyes off of you. They've been watching you very closely. This is also somebody who has been very betrayed in their past, whether by family, by friends, by individuals. Okay? I've been hurt so many times that it's hard for me to know just who I can trust. My ego is the strongest defense mechanism. So what did I say? That's what I said earlier. To the point that this person even talked to themselves and said, I'm not good for you. I can't offer you something. You want something I can't provide to you, but they're realizing that's a lie. They pushed you away, what, to watch from a distance? This is somebody that's sitting here saying, listen, your boundaries won't stand a chance against me, because now their soul is awakened. You know, all those times you reached out to that person, all those times you tried to make it right, all those times you tried to figure it out, and you couldn't. And now you could have a boundary because it's like, look, I've gone A through Z, Z through A. 1 + 1 is 2. And with you, it was never about us. But this person is sitting here saying, you can shut me out. When I feel you shut down, it makes me question everything that could go wrong. But this time they're saying, you can shut me out. Okay? You can shut me out, but I'm going to come back. Because whatever boundaries you think you have, I'm going to be the one to do the right thing. I'm going to be the one that comes in and I'm going to close the distance between us. I'm going to move mountains to show you that I am deeply and madly in love with you. Because what they've realized is that in their ego, trying to create a separation between you and them, it's like they could have tried to entertain other people and they search for you and everybody that they meet, but they're never found. It's never met. Why? Because they're deeply and madly in love with you. They want to close the distance. They don't want you to shut them out. They're at a point where they're like, look, I'm going to be like a stage 5 clinger. You can't get rid of me. This is also somebody that's been focusing on their physical, the way that they physically look. I don't know why that's coming in, but it is. They're very focused on them physically. I also feel like this is somebody that's sitting here saying, look, this is really hard for me to be vulnerable. Okay? And this is somebody that definitely could have numbed the pain rather than confronting it. Numb the pain by substance, by alcohol, by whatever. Okay? That's what they were doing when they could have been seeking other options. Okay, when they couldn't understand where you were coming from. That's why there was distance. But the thing is, the truth of your depth and your connection, it's already revealed itself. That's why this person is trying to strategize their next moves. Because they feel like they were a coward for leaving you hanging. And they could definitely be in an energy or coming out of an energy of feeling so defeated that no matter how hard that this person is trying, something isn't working. Because what you don't realize is this is somebody that's prayed for you their entire life. I hoped for somebody like you my whole life. I feel so defeated and I'm not sure how much more I can handle. But again, this person, they're in hiding, or they could still be hiding something because they're strategizing. This is also somebody that could have left you hanging because their life was a disaster or was chaotic and they didn't want to bring any type of disruption to yours. And I do feel like in these moments where they're depressed, in these moments where they're more emotional, they have a lot of self-doubt. I don't know if I can conquer these obstacles standing between us. This person is tired of going through the motions. Motion in the ocean. And suppressing everything. Take the E out of emotion. What do you have? Motion. Right? They're able to move forward because they're not acknowledging how they feel. And now they're sitting here saying, you're an angel that was delivered to my life. I got distracted and did the wrong thing. I thought you were going to come rescue me because I need help. And now they're sitting here to the point that they're just sitting there thinking, I miss everything between us. And this one came out also. Get naked for me. I want to know all of you. The nooks, the crannies, the rolls, okay? Everything. This person wants all of you in a way that I feel like you've never been wanted before. Let's get into this extended because I'm really excited. I want to know, what do they miss the most about you? Okay. I also want to know what obstacles, by the way, we're getting into the extended right now. So if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. I want to know what they miss about you. Like, what is the thing that they miss about you the most? Is it your conversation? Is it your body? What is it? I want to know what obstacles they're going through that are making them feel so defeated. I also want to know what boundaries, or in the extended, this is what we're going to find out. What boundaries do they feel like that you have set up that they have to overcome, right? Because from a strategical standpoint, a logical perspective, we want to know, what do they think, what boundaries do they think that they're going to have to break, right? Because they already know that they have their own obstacles. This is about their obstacles, not yours. But then they know that there's going to be obstacles with you. So what do they feel like they need to come forward with? There's also some type of communication that they need to reveal to let you know who they really are. By the way, we have 4 more cards. All of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on Vimeo. The link for that will be in the comment section below. You click on the link, pew, it takes you straight on down to Funky Town where you guys can get the extended. Now, these extendeds are very in-depth and they're very detail-oriented. It is a 3D perspective where it's micro details, where this reading is a macro perspective. Okay, they miss you. But now we're diving deeper. What exactly about you is it that they miss? Okay, they have obstacles. What obstacles are they going up against? Okay, so this is the fine details, okay, that are coming in. So if this reading resonates, definitely, I have 4 more cards still, okay? Click on the link and check it out because they're really, really, really good. Okay? Really good. I also want to know with this person, what made them wake up? Because if you understand what triggers this person, oh, by the way, there'll be a link right here. Okay? Click on the link. We'll take you right on down to Funky Town. I want to know what really woke them up. Was it you leaving? Was it something that you said? Was it something somebody else said? Was it the sleepless nights? Because when you understand what triggered this person to change, then for future events, you also know the way that this person ticks. Was it a logical thing? Was it an emotional thing? Was it somebody said something? You need to understand the inner workings of this person. I also want to know what was revealed to this person about your connection, about the depth of your connection, okay? I also want to know what about you can they not take their eyes off of? What do they think about when they're watching you? And last but not least, I want to know what decision they're making when it comes to you. So whoever is getting this, you're going to know, are they going to back off? Are they going to come forward? Are they going to run away? Are they going to step back into a level of depression? Are they going to continue to tell themselves that they're misunderstood? And for some of you, they could be misunderstood because when this person came around, you could have felt like, get the hell away from me. I'm not going to give you another opportunity to hurt me. But that's your defense mechanisms. That's your boundaries that you're setting forth. So that's why I'm so curious with exactly how this is going to unfold, because whoever you're dealing with, they're up and down right now. They want to take action, then they get scared. Then they keep watching you, then they're having an awakening. Then something was revealed to them. They're sitting here saying, I need to be vulnerable. I have to show my truth. I have to show the scars of my past. For some of you, this is somebody that could have had some type of abuse, SA, okay, as a child. And that's caused a lot of trauma. So I'm really, really curious to dive into this. So with that being said, this is your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me, okay? If you want to book a personal reading, check out my website, Spiritual Infusion 1111. I'm really, really excited because this weekend I'm getting my shipping station all set up. And I have a lot of really cool things that are coming, getting back on track. For some of you, I know this has been probably, I can attest to this. It's probably been one of the worst years of my life, to the point that even one of my kids said that. So it feels good to get back into a good energy. And based on what I've seen from a lot of people are hurting right now. And a lot is getting ready to change. So with that being said, this is your reading. If you guys want to dive deep, if you guys want the minute details, click on the link in the comment section below. It will let you see the extended. View the extended because it's going to be a really good one. All right, my loves, until next time, I'll talk to you later.